Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another video on Assassin's Creed Origins. Now, I didn't cover November's updates, but I thought I'd do December's updates because they're pretty fucking interesting with a ton of new shit that we're going to be getting. Some not so great things, but on the whole, it's pretty fucking good, and I'm really looking forward to it. Before we get into it, however, I do want to talk about a 24-hour live stream I'm doing for charity with Long-Eared Fox and It's Luke Nunn on the 22nd of December at 11 AM GMT. We're raising money for charity. You can find out a ton of information in the description. I'll leave a link to the event, to a video explaining why we're doing it, and to the Just Giving page. So if you're feeling generous and you want to give us a little bit of money so we can get to that goal that we're trying to get to for the charity, then go ahead and do that. Really would appreciate it. A little bit goes a long way with everyone chipping in, and hopefully we can smash our goal. And if you want to join in and watch the live stream when we go live, then go ahead and you can do that as well by just looking for the information and setting that reminder so you can join us when we go live, because the more the merrier. Okay, Merry Christmas. It's December. Anyway, so let's go ahead and jump into this new update thing. So with this new title update coming out in December, there's a few things you can expect to get added into Assassin's Creed Origins. A majority of this is going to be for free, with some things that are additions to the store, like the Nightmare Pack and the First Civ Pack. There's more of them. They're doing more of them. Someone stop them. They're mental. Anyway, first up, we have the new Nightmare Mode, which is a new difficulty in Assassin's Creed Origins, which essentially acts as an ultra hard or a death march if you've played The Witcher 3. It makes enemies far more resilient to your attacks and far more dangerous, so you're going to take more damage, they're going to take less damage. It's going to make everything a fuck ton harder, and that shit is what I love. It's what I live for in these RPG games. It's amazing in The Witcher, it's amazing in Horizon, it's a really, really good time, and that's definitely what we'll be doing on the 24-hour live stream, playing on the hardest difficulty, on Nightmare Mode, trying to get through the main story in 24 hours. It's going to be fucking tough, but it's going to be a ton of fun nonetheless, so I cannot wait for that. Next thing is enemy scaling. Now, this is something a lot of people have been asking for, and what this does is it means it scales the lower level enemies to your level. So what this means is all enemies in the world of Assassin's Creed Origins, when you have this turned on, are either going to be the same level as you or a higher level than you, depending on where they are in the world. If they're in an area that would normally be like a level 8, they'll just be your level. They're upscaled, so that means the world is way fucking harder, which is something that I think we'll also have on when doing this Nightmare Mode playthrough, which means enemies are always going to be difficult. We can't go to an area and have it be easy. Everything's going to be hard all the time. It's going to be such a fucking challenge, and that is the shit I love in RPGs. Now, what we need after this is a New Game Plus mode. Put it in Ubisoft. We want it. Let's have it. That'd be fucking sick. Next thing is that the Nightmare and First Civ packs will now be available from the Hacker Chest, so you don't have to buy it with your money, but we know the drop rates for store items are something like 0.14%, so you're not getting it quickly. Like, it's something like, I think Tarul tweeted something out on Twitter, it's something like you have to end up spending 2,100,000 drachma in order to get just one item from a gear pack, so you can imagine how much it would take to get an entire gear set through the Hacker Chest. So it's just absolutely ridiculous, scummy practice. Don't buy those packs, the Nightmare Pack and the First Civ Pack. If you buy a Hacker Chest, I don't mind, because it's in-game money. I've been doing a lot of Hacker Chests, they're a good time. And if you get the First Civ Pack, and that fucking amazing. If you get the Nightmare Pack, that's awesome. But I'd advise not buying it with your money, because you don't want to supply Ubisoft with more money than they deserve when they're putting out these gear packs for obscene prices. So that's something I'd recommend. Next up, there's also going to be 2 new quests. One new quest introducing a Horde Mode. The event quest called Here Comes a New Challenger will introduce you to a Horde Mode to satisfy your warrior longings. That's really a shit way of wording. So there's going to be a new quest to introduce a Horde Mode into the arena, which is going to allow you to fight endless waves of enemies to your heart's content, rack up those points, get on top of the leaderboard. It should be a good time. That's something that I'm looking forward to, just to have a little bit of fun in and see where we can get to. It's really fun in things like the Batman Arkham games. It's fun in Brotherhood. It had like the Animus training room where you could like go and fight and for as long as you wanted to see if you could get up the leaderboards. I love things like that, and this should be a really good time too. Additionally, the second quest is a new surprise quest, and with that they've added a GIF of what clearly looks like a Chocobo mount in Assassin's Creed Origins. Now, if you don't know what a chocobo is, it's one of the famous mounts from the video game series Final Fantasy, and recently we had a collaboration between Final Fantasy and Assassin's Creed in the Assassin's Festival expansion for Final Fantasy 15. So it looks like they're doing a nice little reverse here, where we're getting an expansion for Assassin's Creed Origins, in which we'll get probably to have chocobos, some nice gear from Final Fantasy, and something regarding that secret tomb that was found by someone playing Origins that appears to be where there is that carving of Noctis and Aiden, is that his name? I don't remember. But that's super interesting. I can't wait to play that. That'll probably be a ton of fun. In addition to these things, there's also a new Trial of the Gods being Sekhmet, which is a big lion person. So that'll be the same as the other two. And then we've also got they're gonna be bringing back both Sobek and Anubis for people that didn't complete them in the first place, which means people that weren't ready at the time will now get a chance to face all three gods at once. Not at once, like in one event. I mean, they'll all be active at the same time, so you can go and do Anubis, you can go and do Sobek, you can go and do Sekhmet, all at the same time, and get that bloody loot. Now, the next thing is something that's not something I'm too fond of, which is some in-game store updates. The first thing being the Gladiator pack, which is likely going to cost 1,500 Helix credits. That's 12 fucking pounds or $15 for an outfit and a few items. Unacceptable pricing. And then the Wacky Items pack, which will be just weapons and a mount, and not an outfit like the first Civ pack. That'll go for probably $10 or whatever, and that's absolutely ridiculous again for what they're giving out. Keep in mind that the Hearts of Stone expansion for The Witcher 3, when it released, was $10. They're selling for $10 4 weapons and a mount. They're also selling for $15 3 weapons, a mount, and an outfit, which is absolutely unacceptable pricing. It's also not part of the season pass, which claimed to contain all major expansions and equipment sets, but it doesn't. That's a lie. False advertising, so hopefully someone sues them. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your favorite parts of this update. It's really cool to see they're adding all these really awesome additional things in. There's some bad things with these gear packs, and I would love to see it change. Love to see them included in the season pass. Sort that out, Ubisoft. Come on, that's the only thing you need to sort out here. But everything else looks fucking awesome. I'm so happy with this continued progression of things they're adding into Assassin's Creed Origins, and I can't wait to see what they do in the future. This is honestly fucking great, and it's one of the best launches they've ever had for an Assassin's Creed game, having all of these awesome additional free bonus things with quests, new updates with difficulties, and this enemy scaling and all that good stuff. It's going to be a really fucking good time. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button if you enjoyed. Stay subscribed to stay up to date, and click on those notifications if you want. You don't have to, but you can. It'd be great. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. Goodbye.
You people have suffered too long. It's time we take a stand. Unite, 'cause together we're strong. Defy and take my hand. I'll be hearing whispers on the wind, born from the shadows. Origins, are these the flames I see?